So we are here we got Rhyder, Poppell?
Poppell, yes sir.
Rhyder, Poppell, and Temarcus.
Yes, sir.
I said the last name right?
Yes, sir. You said it right.
There we go. So, on the Citadel, I like the dress. I like the blazer. It's nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Very nice. So, we'll start with you, Rhyder. Of course, you got a lot of headlines, this past year and throughout your career playing two sports, football and baseball. For those who don't know, what's it like, doing two sports?
It's it's time consuming, but it's fun, and I love competing. And I love showing out for my team and playing for the school and the alumni base. And honestly, for my teammates, it's like I have two families built in, and both sets of teammates are amazing, and I know what I'm getting when I come from football to baseball and from baseball to football. They all work the same, and they all love to win.
So how's spring ball work?
I make what I can, but if there's something going on with baseball, I go baseball first. Yep.
Okay, makes sense. Now, Temarcus, you're coming off of a 23 tackle season last year. So what are your expectations for this fall?
My expectations is just to improve in different things that I've lacked in, and just continue to work, and that's about it.
What do you think the biggest change might be for the defense from this year compared to last year?
The biggest is our energy towards just playing ball, period, and just having grit and paying attention to details is a lot different.
And now back to you, Rhyder. You play running back, of course. You guys had the top rushing offense in the SoCon last year. So talk to me about the mentality of that group to follow up this year.
Yeah, like you said, it's no surprise. We want to run the ball, and we have our identity in running the football. And we take pride in what we do. We got a bunch of returning linemen. We got a returning quarterback, our running back room. We got a little mix of guys coming in, guys who have been here, and so we're excited to do that. But it's also, don't be fooled. We led the conference in rushing, but we want to score any way we can. We don't care how we get in the box. We just want to score.
Yeah, always got to find it, no matter how. It could be a fumble, somebody falling. It still count the same. 6 points.
You're right.
Points. Right. So who are a couple teammates? This is going to be for both of you. Who are a couple teammates that are flying under the radar?
Flying under radar. Who you got on defense?
Defense, it's a lot. It's a lot of guys. But let's see. One that comes to mind is Peyton Betts. He plays safety. He's always next to my side. Under a radar type guy.
Yeah, I think on the offensive side, we got a guy, Whit Hobgood. He's a tight end. He did a little bit for us last year, but I think he's really gonna show out this year. Let's see, Sebastian Boyle. He's a running back in the room with me. Again, he's a guy who played a little bit last year, but I think he's gonna take off and elevate our offense to the next level for sure.
All right. Before I let y'all go, I'm asking everybody this question, so y'all gotta participate. Y'all could have not answered. Y'all could have said, I don't want to answer. No comment on the last question. You gotta come up with a comment
answer
for this one.
Okay.
One word to describe the Citadel Bulldogs entering this year.
What you got?
I'm thinking gritty.
Yeah.
I'm thinking gritty.
Yeah. Gritty's good.
Gritty.
I guess it's two blue collar.
Yeah.
Gritty.
Now you put a hyphen. It counts.
Yeah. No, hyphenated. Yeah, for sure. Blue collar.
Okay, gritty and blue collar. Why?
I mean, it's what we do. We grab our lunch pail, like Coach Drayton says. We go to work every day. We work on getting 1% better and improving. Coach Drayton saying is lift as we climb. We want to lift the others around us, lift the community, and continue to work hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got for you guys. Best of luck this season, and best of luck. You got two sports, so good luck in both sports, and you good luck in that secondary. I play DB myself, so I always like watching good DB play. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate you, Mr. Stan.
All right.
Absolutely.
Call me Mr.
Hey, that's just a habit. That's a habit.
All right.
We good?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Stan, S-T-A-N?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That was my best friend's name.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you got a file.
Man, I just had a little cheat sheet every once in a while.
Oh, for some notes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
This question's not on the list, but
Okay.
I was talking to Rhyder, and he said you say a motto, you gotta bring your lunch pail.
Absolutely, every
All
day.
right, so talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's just simple. We just have a 1-0 mentality every day with everything that we do. The mailman's got to go to work, and he doesn't go to work sometimes. He goes to work every day.
All right. So, you're unique amongst all these coaches here because not only are you entering year 4 as a head coach, you're entering year 4 as a head coach of your alma mater. it's almost like, another senior year for you. So
And you know what? It's never been put to me that way, and you're absolutely correct. I like that. I'm actually use that messaging. It is. It truly is. This is my senior year.
So what would your senior year self back in 1999 say to you now?
Yeah, 98.
98.
98. Yes. Keep the main thing. Continue to love on people, right? I truly believe connection and connectivity can get us over the hump. We've had a lot of close games. We've closed the gap, but I believe that love piece, continuing to invest in human beings and their why, their personal whys, I think that's what's going to get us over the top. So in 1998, as a senior, that's what I'm telling Coach Maurice Drayton, his senior year in coaching.
All right, and you mentioned a lot of close games, and that's reflected in the record. It's been a lot the last 2 years, 3-5 in conference play the last 2 years. So would you say winning those close games and figuring out a way to finish is the way this program takes the next step?
Absolutely, you're exactly right. That's how we take the next step, and that goes to situational football. It goes to like the nonverbal acuities that we need to get us over the top. And I'm excited about this group. I mentioned already the connection piece, and that's what I see in this team so far. This team is tough, this team is disciplined, and this team is connected.
And you got to be tough and disciplined to win a specific game y'all play every year. The one against VMI, y'all have won the Silver Shako. Is that how you say it?
Shako, Silver Shako.
Silver Shako.
Yes.
The last 2 years. So, as someone who's played and coached in this rivalry, what would it mean to win 3 in a row and bring that back to South Carolina?
Oh man, it would be everything. And let me tell you, it truly does not matter what your records are, what your season is at that point in time. When Citadel plays VMI, when VMI plays the Citadel, oh man, we get after each other, and it's a tough game. And it's hard. It's hard to beat the opponent in that game 3 times in a row. That is tough.
All right, so I just talked to Rhyder. So 2 sports, football and baseball. What's it like managing a guy like that?
It's easy. Rhyder manages himself. And truth of the matter is this: we're a leadership laboratory, and because we're developing principal leaders and then we're releasing them back into society, as they're going through it right now, I don't have to police him. He understands time management. He understands where to be and what to do and how to listen to his body, and that's really all of our guys. We have a special group, and I'm glad to coach them.
Yeah, and you said special a couple of times. You were a special teams coordinator in the NFL. So when you have guys like Rhyder, you got guys like Temarcus, they've contributed on special teams in the past a lot, and now, they might be taking a bigger role this year. How do you make sure that these guys are prepared to take a bigger role, but also, the rest of the special teams stays up to par?
Yeah, definitely. So we call ourselves STU. We're Special Teams University. Our best players play on special teams. So Rhyder and Temarcus having a role on special teams in the past, they will continue to have those roles while they play from the line of scrimmage. So that requires us to be disciplined. It requires us to be in shape. It requires us to have an understanding of the rules. And I truly believe it makes us a better team when we spread the work throughout special teams with our best players.
For sure. I know when I was playing in college, we used to have always, if you're a starter, you might get on special, unless you're a lineman, because you can't run down a lineman on kickoff. It might be a little slow. But, you also had the top rushing offense in the SoCon last year. So how do you continue that success in 2026?
Yeah, behind our offensive line, I'm really high on our offensive line, and Brady Pickett, one of our tackles, Darwin Murillo, the other tackle, and then our 2 guards. I feel really strong about Tyler Higgins-Hill and Nico Rodriguez-Pena. So behind the 2 guards and the 2 tackles, we'll be able to move the line of scrimmage, and anytime you can move the line of scrimmage, you get first downs, and first downs, you'll eventually get touchdowns. And it's really just that simple for us. Just go forward 4 yards at a time if you can.
Yeah, one of my favorite mottos is 3 times 4 equals first down.
That's right. That's right.
That's easy math. I was a writing major. That's why I'm doing this. I wasn't a math major, but I know that equation.
Totally.
So, real quick, you guys have some guys on defense. You got Temarcus Elam. You got Zion Free Brown, Chris Benson. What about that defense you think is making them have a guy at every single level?
Yeah, so the big thing, they're led by Coach Raleigh Jackson, and I was remiss. When I talked special teams, I should have mentioned Coach Tony Coaxum as well. But our defense, Raleigh Jackson does a fabulous job. He's a graduate of the Citadel. I actually recruited him when he was a player. He understands the lifestyle and the rigors of being a cadet, and because of that, the way he implements his schemes and his programs is with the understanding of what they're going through. And just as long as he continues to do that, we'll continue to get the best out of these individuals, those that you spoke of, and some newcomers.
Okay. Now before I let you go, I asked everybody this, gotta ask you. One word to describe the team entering this year.
One word. Tough.
Tough.
And it's a toughness you can see on film. Yeah.
All right, that fits in line. You got blue collar earlier from the players, and now you got tough.
We are a blue collar outfit, blue collar Bulldogs. That's just who we are.
You actually have blue around the collar on the jerseys?
We will.
Okay.
We will.
New jerseys this year?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, that sounds
All
good.
right, thanks, Coach.
Pleasure. All right, take care.